All right, you guys, we're running a little late,
Yep.
but right now we are on our way to Vipasana. It's a 10-day silent meditation retreat. Somehow we're going to fit in 100 hours of meditation within 10 days. It's supposed to be really intense, hard. I got to drive, so I'm going to let him finish say the rest.
Yep. Let me get right.
And it's far, so we got to take turns.
Yeah, so it's far away from where we are located, and it is 100 hours of meditation. I've already done it before. This is our first time. How you feeling?
Nervous. So nervous. So nervous.
You can go east.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Well,
not this one. Keep on straight.
Yeah. So getting left lane. But yeah, I'm just a little anxious. I ain't necessarily nervous. She's nervous. She's been nervous the whole time.
Like, I've been so scared just because, like, each time you meditate, the longest duration is like 2 hours. And the longest I've ever meditated is 30 minutes. So 2 hours, like, that's crazy.
Yeah. But, you know, we're going to talk to you guys when we get out and let you know our experience and show you things that we saw along the way. But this is the beginning of a great YouTube channel. So,
And a good journey.
and a good journey.
Self-exploration.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right. See you guys later. Peace.
We're
done. It's over.
Yes.
It's over, yo. That was the hardest 11 days. See, I couldn't even think about how many days it was.
For real, it was the hardest 10 days of
Yeah.
my life. Day 11, it wasn't that bad. We got to
Right,
leave,
right.
so...
10
yeah.
days. So what to expect when you get there? The facility that we went to the one in Jessup, Georgia. It was really nice. It was really nice. They fed you well. The meals were great.
Yeah. You eat twice a day, and then you have meals,
Right.
tea time.
But she got to have tea time. I didn't get no tea time because I was a returning student. So they kind of. But anyways, yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
It was good. And the place that we went to is called Vipasana, which means seeing things as they are.
Exactly.
And they have locations all across the entire world. They're all donation-based. So the one in Georgia is beautiful. We've heard the one in California is beautiful. Don't know about the rest, but... So yeah, we're only going to give you our experience at the one in Georgia.
Right. So pretty much you'll be a nun or a monk for 10 days. So this is our experience. Day one for you was like what?
Day one for me was great. I was having a good time. I had watched a lot of YouTube videos before, and everybody said that it was like the hardest thing they've ever done. But on day one, I was like, this is so easy and simple. Like, honestly, I loved it. It felt great.
Day one for me, you know, this is my second time. Day one was just, you know, getting back into the swing of things. So it's kind of bittersweet because I know what I was about to get into, but it was good just to be back there and, you know, get to practice this meditation. Day 2 and 3 for me were kind of the same.
Yeah.
Just real chill, working on the first part of the teaching for those 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, day 2 and 3 were like the same for me. On those days, I was like, why would anybody ever leave? Like, this place is dope. Like, we're out in nature. It's beautiful. I had my Zen going. It was great.
See, but I told her beforehand, like, hey, it's very hard. But hey, you know, it was all cake for her.
For real. It was cake.
The first 3 days.
The first 3 days were cake.
The 4th day. How was the 4th day for you, babe?
4th day was still cake.
4th day for me. I had a situation arise, you know, through this teaching. They call them sankaras. It pretty much is what we would call like a karma or something that you continuously deal with within yourself. So if it's depression, anger, anxiety, fear, all those things, it manifests. So I had that happen to me the 4th day. So it was kind of tough. But, you know, I stuck through it. What about day 5?
Day 5 was good. I was still eating it up, and then I was finally having like the deep meditation experiences. So I was proud of myself. I felt like I was doing great.
Day 5 was good for me. Real chill, straight to the point, getting it done, realizing how long the days were. But day 5 was chill. Day 5. How about day 6?
Oh, day 6 was terrible. Oh my, it was so bad. And I think it was so bad because it was like a punch in the gut. Because I was feeling so zen and peaceful. But day 6 was terrible. The Sankaras came up for me on day 6. I didn't understand like how they came up. You know, it's completely silent. Nobody's talking. So nobody's, you know, talking about their experiences and how it comes up. But I just had some really bad ones come up that I had to battle through. And at one point, like, I wanted to leave. Yeah. And I was like mouthing to him like, I want to go home.
Yeah.
But, and you're not supposed to do that because it's, you know, a silent meditation retreat.
Seriously. Yeah. You know, and I told her, like I say, it was hard. They say day 2 and day 6 are the hardest days, and day 6 was hard for her. Day 6 for me, it was. I was locked and loaded. I felt like Neo in the Matrix. Like I was in there. Day 6. Nice. Yeah. What about day 7?
Day 7 was okay. I was still a little mentally frazzled because of day 6. So day 7, I wasn't really getting deep into the meditation. My mind was wandering too much. I was just discouraged. I was annoyed at that point. I was pretty annoyed. Right.
Day 7 for me was really much. I said really much. Pretty much the same as day 6. It was real, you know, cut and dry. You know, just practicing the routine and getting into the routine of getting up every morning. That was a killer for me. I hardly. Yeah.
It wasn't that bad for me because we start at 4:30 in the morning, and it goes from 4:30 in the morning to 9 in the evening. Right. So. Yeah, for me, I don't know. It wasn't that bad waking up.
What are we on? Day 8. Day 8, how was day 8 for you?
Day 8 was great for me. I finally got back in the zone. I had a really deep meditation experience. And then once I was done with it, I just felt renewed. Like, I just felt so light like a feather. I felt like all my energy was just flowing, like, smoothly. My mind felt clear. Like, I just felt like a new person, like the same person, but, like, recharged. Like, somebody plugged me in or something. I don't know.
Good. I can't say the same for myself. Day 8, I was ready to leave. I noticed that.
That's so crazy.
I noticed that because day 8, I was like, man, yo, I've been here. All right, I get it. It's time for me to go. All right, she ready to go. I'm ready to go. But you know, I gotta finish things out. Yeah, that's how day 8 was for me. Day 9. Day 9 was bittersweet. You know, it's like, all right, finally we almost to the finish line. Tomorrow I get to talk to my baby. Everything was, you know, still smooth with the meditation. And then you realize, you know, it's actually coming to an end. How was day 9 for you?
Sorry.
You good?
Day 9 for me, it was kind of the same. It was bittersweet. I didn't have like as deep of a meditation experience on day 9. But I think it's because I was looking for it. But I still felt good, and you know, like how I was feeling on day 8. So day 9 was cool. It was bittersweet, but it was more sweet because I was ready to go.
Right.
At that point, I was like, okay, I feel like a new person. I think I got what I was supposed to get. I'm out. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to talk.
For real. And I feel like you quickly, you know, when you're there, it's like, okay, I'm glad to be away from all the hustle and bustle. But after a while, you're like, yo, I got things I know I got to do. Like, you have all these other thoughts to come up. And on top of that, it's like,
to do.
You know, you haven't spoke to nobody, so you've been walking past people creating how they are in your mind. Like, I had like a whole thing about one guy. I'm like, yo, he's Tarzan. Like, I had all these different thoughts.
Oh, right. I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah. What about...
Snake Wrangler.
Yeah, Snake Wrangler, yeah. Snake Wrangler. He's a dope individual.
Yeah.
What about... Day 10.
Oh, day 10, I was so happy. I could finally talk to him. Yeah. And I got to apologize for day 6, you know, having that whole mix-up. Maybe one day we'll record a video about that because that was just too long.
Right.
But yeah, day 10 was awesome. And like you said, you make up, you know, in your mind how these other people are. And everybody was completely different than how I thought they were. So that just shows you how, you know, your perception, how you perceive reality is strong.
It's very strong.
Very strong.
And what you can also pick up, you know, from this, man, it's like the whole time, all these people who are there from all different walks of life,
Yeah.
ages, denominations, races, just
Religions,
all different,
everything.
religions, everything. And you realize that with this teaching, it shows you that everybody is the same, and what you put in is what you get out, and that's what you want to take from it, is having this type of experience is so profound. Like, I will refer to everybody, my whole family, friends, dogs, cats, birds, everybody need to go and take Vipassana.
Because the whole purpose of going is that you're trying to like purify your minds and get rid of all the miseries in your life. And just like you said, we're all the same. We all go through miseries.
Right.
So that's the whole purpose.
Yeah.
And I felt like I definitely purified my mind. Like, I'm not completely pure after 10 days or like enlightened, but at least now I know what I need to do, and I have at least gotten rid of like, some of that baggage that I didn't even know was in here. It's crazy.
Right, because you get rid of those things, and you learn this technique, and you can use it for the rest of your life. You just got to keep up practice, because we've been back now for a few days, and we've been trying to make sure that we stay on track with meditating every morning, every night. What did we take from Vipassana?
I learned a lot about myself, which is important because you have to know thyself in this world in order to, effectively get through it, get anything done.
Right.
And then I also learned that like you have to face your issues and fears or just whatever you're going through. Face the obstacles head on. Don't, wimp out, punk out, try to leave. Because when you do that, then you end up multiplying that fear or obstacle, whatever it is. Like, you're just letting it get bigger and bigger.
Right.
But if you just tackle it head on and keep moving, it's gone. So, yeah.
I learned the same thing, pretty much. Like, I learned that you have to get over yourself. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We had to change out the lights, lost daylight. So we back. So get over yourself. And, that's a big part of this whole experience, is you really learn how to do that.
Yeah, and then you also learn that, like, whatever you focus on grows. Because, you'll read a lot of books that say that, but you experience it because during the meditation, you're sitting for so long, you know, your back's going to start hurting, your knees will start hurting, like anything. And if you focus on the pain, it's just going to get so much worse. But, like, I noticed that when you ignore it, it starts to fade away.
Right.
So, just like with life, whatever you focus on grows, and this gives you the experience so that you can have the wisdom and understand everything that you read.
Right. The biggest thing for me, like, I was having mad pains in my knee, and then you just learn how to remain equanimous through it all. And the main thing that you truly learn is this too shall pass. And you put that into practice, and then you see how everything comes and goes throughout life, starting with your body and everything else. Nothing is permanent in this material plane.
Exactly.
So this is a prime way of finding out.
Yeah, as within, so without.
For sure.
You can learn so much from just looking at yourself.
Hope you guys enjoyed our video on Vipassana 10-day meditation course. Make sure you comment down below, like, subscribe, Young Buddhas. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and thanks again so much for watching. And may all beings be happy.
One love.
Peace, y'all.